Jan Chipchase, Hidden in Plain Sight, How to Create Extraordinary Products for Tomorrow's Customers. Dive into the fascinating world of Hidden in Plain Sight by Jan Chipchase and discover how to create extraordinary products by understanding the habits, constraints, and lifestyles of the people you are designing for. This summary will guide you through the process of immersive cultural understanding, identifying threshold behaviors, and exploring the role of status symbols and trust ecosystems in product adoption. By observing ordinary human behavior and daily routines, you can uncover valuable insights that can be used to design products that cater to today's unmet needs and anticipate the desires of tomorrow's customers.
Designing for people. Designing solutions to problems in various areas requires designers to understand people's habits, constraints, and lifestyles. International design research should focus on observing ordinary human behavior and daily routines to discover information that is hidden in plain sight. Immersing yourself in a community to gain a layered and nuanced understanding of people and their culture is a better approach than housing team members in a downtown hotel for a day or two. To achieve this, hire local college students as guides, assistants, and translators and ride bicycles to experience the ebb and flow of the city. Understanding where people hang out and engage in conversation, like at barbershops and coffeehouses, and getting up before dawn to watch the neighborhood come to life, provides insights into patterns of behavior. By understanding the people for whom you're designing, designers can create solutions that fulfill today's unmet needs and ascertain what products people will want tomorrow. Decoding people's behavior. Researchers use interviews and field studies to collect information about people's daily lives. They then analyze the data to uncover patterns and emerging trends, which they organize into frameworks to chart behavior. One such framework is the Customer Journey Map, which tracks a subject's typical day and identifies touch points where they use a specific product or service. Another framework is Threshold Mapping, which identifies default physical and mental states to understand what conditions prod people into taking action. By understanding threshold behaviors, designers can create products and services that fit people's ideal, normalized state, known as the comfort zone. People's definition of normal changes with societal context and depends on various cultural, age, and environmental factors. When people enter an abnormal state, they become uncomfortable and take action to return to their comfort zone. Understanding these unwritten social rules can assist designers in creating the products and services of the future that will best fit people's needs. Status symbols speak volumes. In today's world, where people are obsessed with branding, status symbols reveal a lot about their owners. Economist Harvey Leibenstein gave the term Veblen effect to this phenomenon, in which people use goods to project social factors such as wealth and individuality. Some status symbols are unexpected and unpredictable. For instance, girls in Bangkok wear fake braces to imply that their parents have the means to straighten their teeth. Single-digit license plates, lucky phone numbers, and owning a dog in Iran are other unconventional status symbols that reflect the owner's wealth, influence, or give a particular impression to the outside world. However, status symbols' meanings vary across countries and contexts. Having a suntan in the US or UK indicates the leisure to spend time outdoors, while in China or Thailand, fair skin shows higher status. People worldwide want to project positive attributes like physical appearance, personality traits, and intelligence. Therefore, personal objects serve as gateways into their owners' selves, revealing their identity. Understanding human behavior and adoption. In their groundbreaking research on how and why farmers adopted hybrid seed corn in the 1940s, sociologists Bryce Ryan and Neil Gross established a model that is still used today. They defined the stages of adoption as awareness, interest, evaluation, trial, and adoption and created the adoption curve. This curve demarcates how first, middle, and late adopters approach something new. The pace of adoption and abandonment is accelerating due to technology changing more quickly than ever before, and increased connectivity from the internet has accelerated the social pressure to adopt or not adopt something new. How fast something is adopted is influenced by moral codes, and the market for pornography illustrates that. This research shows that human behavior can be framed, decoded, and analyzed well beyond what's articulated. Unveiling people's carrying behavior. The way people carry their belongings indicates their trust level and comfort within their environment, an observation that can uncover untapped global markets. With the increasing digitization of our world, there are new opportunities for design, such as creating innovative products that reduce anxiety about loss. Applications like Foursquare offer just-in-time decision-making data, and rental services like Zipcar are taking over traditional ownership. Additionally, every product is a metaphor for personal identity and must align with the trust ecosystem of its targeted consumers. This ecosystem is a landscape of 6 characteristics: authenticity, fulfillment, value, reliability, safety, and recourse. Trust levels in a community affect people's behavior and consumer choices. These insights can lend themselves to suggestions for businesses looking to tailor their products and services to specific consumer behaviors and needs. Principles of ethnographic design research. Ethnographic design research involves immersing oneself in a culture and interacting with its people to create a successful product. The following 8 design research principles serve as a guide. The first principle, optimize surface area, involves making use of every formal or informal touchpoint researchers have with their subjects. You're only as good as your local team suggests that local members of the research team can provide the best inside views. Everything flows from where you stay, encourages researchers to live in housing similar to their study groups. To recruit study participants, design research teams should adopt a multi-layered recruiting strategy. The well-being of the subjects should always come first, put participants first. By organizing data in a mobile project room and reviewing it daily, researchers can let the data breathe. They should also abandon conventional team hierarchy rules so that every member can think and speak freely by following the principle, normal rules don't apply. Before moving on to the next phase of the project, the research team should leave time to decompress. Researchers use a strategy called rapid cultural calibration to understand a local mindset and place it in a global perspective. Rapid cultural calibration works best in conjunction with traditional research methods, including home visits, interviews, and surveys. Design research teams should be observant about a community's recycling habits, businesses, and daily commute to gauge how it affects workers' physical and mental states. Focusing on a country's eating behavior can reveal a lot about a community's mass sensibilities. By deconstructing a product or service to its essence, design researchers can rethink and rebuild it. Designers' most prescient insights into product use come from observing the world's poorest people. The world's poor cannot afford bad purchasing choices and are often the most discerning consumers. This may explain why the Tata Nano, a cheaply made car designed for low-income Indians, did not resonate with Indian consumers.
In conclusion, Hidden in Plain Sight teaches us the importance of ethnographic design research and understanding human behavior to create exceptional products. By immersing oneself in local cultures, observing daily habits, and identifying valuable insights from threshold behaviors and status symbols, you can better cater to the needs and wants of your target audience. Furthermore, understanding the trust ecosystem and adoption curves gives insights into how your product or service may be perceived and adopted by various users. Overall, Jan Chipchase's extensive research and enlightening anecdotes provide a compelling blueprint for envisioning and designing the extraordinary products of the future.